What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Tapping back in with another one after a brief hiatus. Y'all know Coffee always stays pumping the content out, but we've been busy lately, and every now and then it ain't nothing to take a little break, you feel me? But how's everyone doing out there, man? Glad to be back rocking with y'all. And the content is definitely gonna get back to flowing, you feel me? Now, we're talking here about an individual we've blogged on numerous times on the channel. You know what I'm saying? From going up against the Wicked Mousestein to beefing with Pino to beefing with No Jumper to dropping reactions and promoting music artists and everything over there on his Instagram. Y'all know who it is. We're talking about MILK74. And peep it, y'all. You guys always know Coffee always makes it very apparent. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just blogging on all this stuff as a fan of the content, as an internet nerd, and all that. As there's some street politics and gang politics and things of that nature involved in a lot of these situations Milk is involved in. And we know a big part of Milk's program, you know what I'm saying? The content that he puts out, his platform, is that he ruffles a lot of feathers. And we already know a lot of people do that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is in the belly of the beast. But sometimes situations can get, real and translate over to real life, and it's wild. You know what I mean? And what we're talking about here today is beef is heating up for Milk, and I want to know what y'all think about these different situations. I want to know if y'all think shit's getting a little too wild, that Milk may actually be in some serious trouble. And when I say that, I'm not saying Milk can not handle the heat or he can or none of that. We're just purely talking about what all the viewers out there think. But there's three different situations we're going to tap into, so don't be shy, hop in them comments, but let's get right off into it. Now, first up, okay, we mentioned Pino on the little intro monologue that I just gave y'all on this video, and we know him and Milk hate each other and have for quite some time, and I don't think that'll ever change, okay? Now, Pino's constantly vowed that he's going to pull up on Milk or get at him in some way, some form or fashion. And he drops this video today that he says he got from Nina Boy, who's another YouTuber who don't like Milk. And Pino's claiming, alleging that in this video, an individual, not Pino or Nina Boy, someone else, pulled up on Milk, came right to his crib, and the building he lives in, and was wild and pressing him. And what do y'all think, man? Because at the end of the day, I'm sure Pino may jump in the comments on this video, or people who, are Pino supporters, and say, yo, Coffee, quit fronting because you fuck with Milk like you're a fan of Milk's work or whatever. Like, I'm being honest, I just really can't call it if that's MILK74. I mean, dude's got a hoodie on. I don't know, something seemed a little off about the footage to me. Y'all can let me know what you guys think. But this brings up a serious question when I was saying this shit getting too serious. Milk's channel, not too long ago, we seen he hit that 50K. Congrats for that. But he's already up another 4K to like 54,000. So he's still doing his thing and having a lot of success with them numbers. But what I mean is, whether this was indeed Milk or not, something Pino was saying in his video is he's got Milk's address and that the address is out there. And I believe that to be true. I don't know. But my point is like we were just saying, Milk's ruffling a lot of feathers out there. And whether this footage really was him or not, which, like I'm going to say, to me, I don't know. It didn't seem to be him. I don't know. But the point is as he ruffles feathers all the time and all that, and a lot of people dislike Milk, do y'all think this shit is getting a little too crazy for Milk, where if this was him or not, if this was someone pulled up, that this may be something that we're going to see happen more often. You know what I mean? Like, that's a wild situation. We always bring up the internet's about that entertainment. It's not the streets. A lot of guys are, plugged in the streets and whatnot. But for the most part, in my opinion, when most individuals are regularly uploading on YouTube and whatnot, they've kind of somewhat transitioned out of that lifestyle, some more than others. But it just seems crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if the addresses float out there and allegedly people are pulling up, and we just heard Bosco talking about Milk recently. Like, y'all know the way it goes, guys, online. Things can become a trend. And I hope that this doesn't become a trend. Like, if I was Milk and the address was really indeed out there like that, I might think about moving. You know what I mean? Like, shit is crazy when if you where you lay your head at, you got to worry about people popping up and shit. I don't know. Like, that shit's absolutely crazy to me. But as far as it goes, with me saying that footage kind of seems to be inconclusive, and Pino mentioned that, that he felt a lot of people were going to say that. As far as that goes, let me know what y'all think, because at the end of the day, it's like on YouTube, everyone, wants receipts or proof of this or that. And I'd say most people will say that this is going to come back inconclusive. But I don't know, man. This is just what I mean, y'all. Like, do you guys think this is just getting a little too wild for Milk, that the number of enemies done stacked up, and a lot of people can see running up on you as an opportunity to get their online stock and online clout up and whatnot? Like, I don't know. Hit the comments with all your thoughts on all that. Now, moving on to the next part. As I said, it's kind of like three things here. We're talking about No Jumper, okay? Milk was on No Jumper before. Was a very successful episode. Pino was on No Jumper. Him and Milk ended up having, their issues around that time when Pino came out to LA. And after that, Milk has been going at ADAM22, the whole No Jumper platform, aside from AD. Him and AD seem to be good money with each other. At one point, we even saw that Milk and Lil House Phone were supposed to run the boxing match, but I don't know if y'all seen recently, it seems Lil House Phone is MIA again from the No Jumper platform. He didn't show up to an episode, and I don't know, it wasn't sounding too good. It kind of sounded like ADAM22 was worried, but at the same time getting a little bit sick of the dude, But I guess, so maybe that's why the boxing match ain't gonna happen. I don't know. But Milk uploads a video, and this was something I had seen a few days ago. I really want to know what everyone thinks about this. I'm going to just play some clips of it. Milk actually did in his reaction, and it's wild, man, because ADAM22 and AD end up getting into this argument. Now, I'm not trying to push a BS narrative or anything like that and say that they got beef, because at the end of the episode, they were kind of like, oh, watch people try to turn this a certain way, and they seemed like they were all right. But it really did feel like AD was not too happy about the way the conversation went down. We're going to roll some of the clips.
Thing where you guys can't even name a single verified case of someone dying from it.
We don't know specifically.
Maybe it's happened to a couple people, but yes.
And what have we told you was happening with our people and the government?
Oh my God,
we don't trust them.
I really don't know why you think that it's a good idea to use being black as an excuse to not use your brain when it comes to getting vaccinated.
They experimented on black people countless times over history. The government.
What was the experiment?
The government. I've told you all the time. The Tuskegee experiment.
Why are we looking at the government as if like the military is the same as the fucking FDA?
Look at the Tuskegee experiment. What they did.
Whoa! Like, we really need to start teaching media literacy in school.
Nigga, you send the same shit.
I will send you
shit from CNN. I will send you something from Fox or something else.
You send me fake news. You're like, oh look, LA Hood Media said that the vaccine's gonna give you grow horns.
Cap. No.
I'm sending you CNN links. I'm sending you doctors.
I send you CNN links as well.
Yeah, but they don't say what you think that they say.
So I can't read now.
No, I'm just saying that you will send me a CNN link and be like, look, then I'll be like, that's really, because like I sent you that Sam Harris podcast, you listened to the whole thing,
and I agreed with it.
And then you texted me back and you're like, so black people can get it.
No, I didn't.
And I'm like, that's really not what they were talking about.
You said
that everybody or almost everybody has to get it in order to keep everybody safe, which is why President Biden has done something great in his fucking his career so far by making it so that government workers have to get it, so that businesses that have more than 100 people have to get it, because at a certain point, you just have to accept, the people in our country are apparently not smart enough to do this on our own, so we have to basically make it extremely inconvenient year 2021. And I personally am 1,000% in favor of Joe Biden. And also, using your blackness as an excuse to be ignorant about public health, that seems really evil.
It's an opinion.
You don't get to have an opinion on this.
Yes, you can.
That's the whole problem. That's the whole problem, that people think that them and their opinion of some shit they read on Facebook is more important than public health and protecting their family members.
No. My opinion on something is my opinion. I ain't telling nobody to go do something or not to go do something. I'm telling you how I feel if you asking a fucking question. It's the same exact thing. There's a lot of people that feel the same way that I do. I'm pretty sure most of the people that you interview will tell you the same exact thing.
This is the thing.
Ask 50% of the fucking rappers that you interview all the time how they feel about that, and they're probably gonna feel the same way I do. I'm not lying to my people. I ain't told my people nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? How am I lying to my people, bro?
Because you're telling them that your
I didn't tell them
opinion is
nothing.
a
I said
valid
my
reason
fucking
to not
opinion.
get
That's my
vaccinated.
opinion. I ain't tell nobody not to get. You ask me a question, I'm telling you how I feel
What
about
is
it.
stopping
Don't
you
put
from
fucking
just
words in my
advising
mouth.
your people to do the right thing?
Advise some shit that I don't know nothing about. Why am I sitting there gonna tell them to do some shit?
The fact that you don't know anything about it is not an excuse.
Come on, man. I'm just gonna put words in my mouth, bro. That's cap.
I just want you to do better.
Do better by what?
By being real with the people who actually value your opinion, by doing your research and not just reiterating fucking
I'm
bullshit.
not telling them to do anything.
You have been basically spreading a lot of misinformation during this.
How have I spread misinformation?
Talking about vaccines,
what have I spread? What have I spread? Every black person that you text tells you the same exact thing.
But you turning the black versus white thing is evil.
How is it a black or white thing? All I said is my people have been experimented on. There's plenty of facts that you can go see, historic things that happened that the government has said, yeah, we fucked up by black people. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of black people in the community who don't trust it because of the past.
All right, so y'all hear that? Those are clips. I kind of jumped around a little bit. I'm not trying to edit the footage any which way. Like, go check out the episode in its entirety. And I said Milk had a lot of it over on his channel before. But that ish was crazy. Like, ADAM22 was going off on AD talking about when it comes to that treatment. That's something we talk about on the channel a lot. We got to be careful when we do, as we know that's a kind of situation when it comes to that treatment that can get you in some hot water with the platform and the system, you feel me? But it was just nuts to me. Like, hit the comments and let me know what you guys think about this. ADAM22 was saying that, you know, do better, stop lying to the black community, don't turn this into a black and white issue. And speaking of ignorance and just different, like, I don't know, I want to know what everyone thinks about this. It was feeling a tad bit disrespectful to me, as, in my opinion, AD, like, Adam was making it, you know, Adam is full behind the treatment. You know what I mean? He fully believes it and everything. Once again, this is a controversial thing. We got to be careful. But over here on J Coffee Talk, I'm of the mentality of, like, choice, you know, like, other people have their own feelings about it, and it is what it is. And that kind of felt like what AD was saying. Like, AD was, to me, my interpretation of things was that AD was like, listen, I'm not really, like, I don't trust the government and all that. And he was saying a lot of people within the black community feel the same way. He brought up the Tuskegee experiments and things of that nature, which ADAM22 seemed to not even know what AD was talking about, and was kind of just brushing off things that AD was saying like they were just some old conspiratorial stuff. And I don't know, it just seemed kind of wild to me. Like, as I stated, I don't believe they flat out have beef, but I just got this feeling that AD kind of is looking at Adam a little differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever have that situation where you fuck with someone, but the way that they're moving or something that they do, like it ain't like y'all don't have beef. You still deal with them, but you're just kind of like, yo, I'm gonna remember that one. That's what that kind of felt like to me. So y'all hit the comments and let me know what you think about that. Milk did a reaction on it and was going in on Adam for that. And then also, he put up this post, which, as I was stating, after Milk was on there, he felt like Adam having Pino and C-Mac and other individuals on there was like that he was trying to, you know, use beef, the momentum of beef with Milk to build views and stuff like that. And basically was saying, you know, and he was especially pointing it out with Pino, and he was saying Pino ain't even big like that, but you want to help, which I don't know, man. Y'all can comment with your thoughts on that. But here in this situation, when he's talking about hip hop, he's saying Adam just wants to brew up some gang beef. As he said, ADAM22 portrays that he interviews LA rappers because he's up on their music. But that's not true. The only rappers he interview is gang members with beef. ADAM22 was called a clown by Lil Sodi. Apologies. Was called a clown by Lil Sodi after stating C-Mac was an icon. And you'll see in the comments here, ADAM22 says an icon. And everyone, let me know what y'all think about Lil Sodi. I remember he has some fire music out there with Big Paybacc, you know. And like I stated, y'all, I know there's a lot of gang shit when it comes to their music, but I was fucking with Big Paybacc, you know. I'm a nerd. I'm an internet nerd, so it ain't got nothing to do with none of that street shit. I just thought Paybacc had bars, and I thought Lil Sodi was pretty talented as well. Rest in peace, Big Paybacc. But Lil Sodi's in the comments. You see, he's saying ADAM22 a clown. You see our people make clowns of themselves. I'm an icon. Let's have an intelligent talk about the culture. So, you know, this is once again, this is Lil Sodi responding to ADAM22, referring to C-Mac as an icon. And Sodi's like, yo, you like to see people make clowns of themselves. Apparently, I'm just reading, you know, into what Lil Sodi's saying. It seems like he's talking about C-Mac and everything, you know, that he had the stripper, the eating gumbo out her ass and all the beef and everything like that. He's talking about, yo, Adam, let's sit down and talk about the culture and talk about the music. And I don't know, like, what do you guys think of this? Do you guys think that Adam antagonizes these gang beefs for his own views to go up and for profit? Let's discuss it all below. But there you have it, man. Milk's calling out Adam. Kind of felt he disrespected AD. Once again, they're talking about the treatment. So let me know what y'all think about that. And then Lil Sodi is calling out Adam and Milk, saying, you act like you fuck with the music. You just want some beef on your platform. And then we got Pino saying Milk ran, which I actually just seen a notification come up for Milk responding to that and saying it's a lie. I haven't watched the video yet, but let's discuss it all below. Do you think shit's getting a little too crazy for MILK74? Is getting dangerous for him out there in LA? I mean, he's from South Central. I'm sure he's well aware of, you know, what comes with all that. But, you know, that's something people have stated a lot. Like, yo, Milk stays in this beef. You know, is it going to get too serious at some point for him? Let me know your thoughts in them comments. Make sure to sub to the channel. Hit that notification bell, y'all. This is J Coffee Talk, and I'm gone.